I believe that every person who fought on this land for freedom, for justice, for rights for all human beings, I believe in my heart, and I have enough belief that, I believe for everybody who doesn't believe, and I believe for everybody who might be struggling with believing in God, with believing in Jesus Christ, with believing in, mankind really showing up and getting the work done that we came here to do. Like, for every person who doesn't believe in that, I believe in that enough for them. And so I sit here tonight with a belief system that shocks me. I'm amazed at how much I believe in the spirit of love, and that I believe in the hearts that we have, and I believe in the souls, and I believe in the minds, and I believe in every single person who laid down their life, whatever time, whatever year it was, whether it was 1865 or 14, it doesn't matter what year a life was lost on in this land. For every Native American person that lost their lives, and the struggle that went on in the creation of a nation that we know today, I feel tears, and I feel tears, and I feel sadness, but I feel a whole lot of gratitude for every single person that has lost life in the cause of justice, in the fight for freedom, in the fight for dignity, in the fight for every person, every single person on this land that we call America has rights and privileges that it doesn't take us far. We can go to Mexico, we can go to Cuba, we can go to South America, we can go, all over this planet, and there's a quality of life and a quality of living that we will not see, and it doesn't matter where we go in this world. We will not see people who have the luxuries, people who have the freedoms, people who have the minds, people who have the power to execute what their minds say, the people who have the power to dream dreams and make them come true. I sometimes am embarrassed about some of the things that have come about as a result of the different struggles that this nation has been a part of. But even more than that, I know that the courage that my ancestors exercised and the will that they exercised to just make it from Africa to here, and the conditions that they came in, just to be able to live through that tells me that I am more than I possibly will know in this lifetime. And I'm so, so grateful for my ancestors for, walking the grounds that they walked and going through the things that they went through just so that I could have the life that I have, and my children and my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren to come will know a world that they never saw. My ancestors never knew that I would show up as I showed up, and that I would be equipped to get things done like college degrees and, raise children and help my community, serve as a vehicle that they only dreamed about. Many of them probably didn't even dream about it, really, because they just weren't in an environment that was conducive to dreams. But on the other hand, they had to dream about me coming. They had to pray for me. They had to know beyond their existence that there was a world coming that they might not be a part of, but that they would somehow in their hearts and in their souls know that the struggles they had and the battles they fought, they had to know it was worth it before they could see evidence of it. just as so many other people have laid down their lives for this very nation to be in the position today to fight for universal health care, a program that will allow every single human being to be cared for. And I also want to add on that this is a nation that is highly educated. So we have got to take better care of ourselves. It is not President Obama's responsibility to make me cut down on ice cream. It's not the Congress and the Senate that is responsible for making me get up and walk, to do some exercise, to get better care of myself. It is not the government's responsibility to make me love myself in a way that I take good care of myself. And for the times that I have thought like that or behaved like that, I was wrong. It is wrong of me to not do something about the weight I've gained. It is wrong for me to not do something about getting proper exercise. And just so you know, I've joined the gym and I go. And while, I'm not seeing much now, every time I go and every time I do some work, I actually cry because I can't believe that it's taken me this long to do something about myself, but I cry because of the courage it takes me to admit it is not okay for me to allow my health to suffer because I'm overweight. Our nation would have a much better position in terms of our health care if we stop eating away our feelings. We're eating away, we're shopping away, and we're doing everything we can to not feel. And the blessing and the gift of all of this financial disaster we're in is we have no choice but to call on God. We don't have any money to go shopping. We don't have any good credit scores to be worried about. There was a time that I